morning, everybody. So it is Sunday morning. Just had breakfast. It's late for me. I actually got some sleep. I got usually up at like 4:30 during the week. You know, do cardio, especially during prep right now. But I didn't get up till about 7. I think it was like 7:15. Took a shower. Well, did my check-in with Coach. 2 weeks out right now. 13 days actually. Excuse the camera bouncing around. Not only am I driving, but I shake constantly because I'm a weirdo. But yeah, I got up at like 7:30 or 7 or so. Did check in with Coach. Took a shower. No cardio this morning. Sundays I don't do cardio on my off day. 6 days a week cardio, and I just try to take it easy and get a decent step count. But you got to remember to recover and rest. So that's my goal today. But had breakfast, carb-free breakfast. So just had a little bit of peanut butter on my fats on some blueberries, frozen blueberries, and just eggs and a little bit of steak for protein. So it'll be a carb-free day. I'm allowed 10 grams of carbs, but it has to come from, you know, either like berries or fibrous greens or stuff like that. But anyways, it is 10 o'clock now. Just finished breakfast, so feeling pretty good and rested. Took my morning supplement, and I am headed off to the gym. Meet up with my buddy Mark. We're gonna do a little bit of posing. He, as well as his wife Wendy, are both doing the East Coast Cup as well. This will be their first shows, and so they're 13 days out themselves, and they look fucking phenomenal. So proud of them. We don't coach them. Jackie's coach, Todd and Karina, actually coach them for diet and training and you know, everything for their prep, but we do help them, you know, just as friends, getting them help with posing. And it also kind of nice posing with Mark because it helps hold me accountable. It gets me to do my posing so I don't get lazy and say, I'm not going to pose this Sunday morning. It gets me to go help him out a little bit. He pushes me, runs each other. We run each other through some rounds and just get the work done. So running late, of course, which is not like me, but I'll be at the gym, and maybe we'll grab the camera, say hi to Mark real quick, get a little bit of posing done, and then I'm just going to bring you through pretty much what Sunday looks like for Jackie and I. We do check-ins with all of our clients. I did cook my chicken for these last 2 weeks, or like weeks. I've been eating a lot of chicken lately. Not really much variety, but I got all my cooking done yesterday. So today I'm probably going to cook a couple London broils and a little bit of 99% turkey for myself. Get Jackie a little bit of red meat with some London broils, and we might just actually start a fire, relax. I got a 2 o'clock meeting, unfortunately, so I got to do a diet consultation for somebody that's going to want us to probably manage their nutrition for them. Look at that. Dave's always got snots. You guys must think I'm disgusting. I always have snots, but I never trim my nose hairs, and I always get snot. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it. I bet you're all looking at my nose right now. But anyways, so we're gonna go do that, bring you through what Sunday looks like, what it's like to do our check-ins, what it's like to kind of put around on a little bit of extra cooking, and a little bit of recovery and posing, and just kind of like what a rest day is. Show you some of my meals. Not gonna do a full day of eating or anything like that, but just gonna let you in on our lives, what that's all about, and how my one day off goes. And oh, Jackie, well, Dave and Jackie just got another Mustang, and we'll show you that. So this one's kind of for Jackie. It's a little automatic GT50. It is supercharged. It's a bad bitch. It's white, so it is a beautiful white pony. And yeah, just picked it up yesterday. Unfortunately had to pick it up in the rain, but is what it is. So she's gonna take that for a spin and get a little enjoyment out of it today. Go see her father, but we'll show you that. And yeah, so I'm gonna get off my phone and let's head to the gym. So just got to the gym, running a little late. Never really wanted to be late. So hopefully Mark doesn't kill me for being 15 minutes behind. That man is lethal, so we have to make sure we don't piss him off. All right, so we are here with our buddy Mark. What's up, Mark?
Good morning, how are you?
Dave's hands are always shaking, too many stimulants, but Mark and I are gonna do a little bit of posing, just kind of doing a little recording. I hope you don't mind, Mark. We're gonna just showing everybody on YouTube what our Sunday rest day looks like, what we look like in our little banana hammocks and all that. But Mark's looking fucking phenomenal, him and Wendy. Very proud of them, they're kicking some ass. So it's kind of nice. We do meet up usually on these Sundays, last handful of weekends we've been getting together, and he's got his posing down. I've got my posing down, but we still need those reps to keep each other accountable and just working on kind of the stamina and everything. So far so good. It gets me off my ass and on a Sunday and get a little extra posing done. Same with Mark, and just gives us an idea to kind of talk and make sure we're all doing good, as well as just pretty much just keep polishing off the details. We're 99% of the way there, and it's just repetitions. Just keep doing it. It's like swinging a baseball bat or shooting free throws. You just keep going. More is better. But time to strip down and start getting warmed up and get right after.
Get cold anyway, but I've gotten colder.
I'm just saying it's okay. So feet relaxed. We'll just do about like 8. Good. Find a comfortable spot to just stand. Good. And from here, we're going to just turn into that quarter count. There you go. Get the leg in. That Heimlich maneuver. Very good. I can't see it, but remember when you finish, squeeze that ass together. You should be able to feel the hamstrings just engage a bit. Then work that upper body. Butt cheeks.
Best most muscular. And rest. Come in to the box and hit play.
And try to be like,
The detail is so much more amazing compared to last year.
right, let me get that. We are all done posing for now. Just put in probably a good 45 minutes or so, maybe a little longer actually with Mark. So it's good, you know, a lot of you first time competitors, I gotta say, you know, don't overlook your posing. It's important. Even when you think you're good at it, you can always use repetitions at doing it. You know, look at other sports. Look at people like my guy Tom Brady, New Englander, you know, Boston kid. Obviously Tom Brady's someone in our area that we think is one of the best, if not the greatest athlete. But even him, after 20 plus years in the NFL, he was still getting repetitions of learning how to throw the ball, how to take a snap, do basics, fundamentals. So even that applies the same way to people when it comes to posing in bodybuilding. You could be a great poser. I mean, hell, look at people like Earl Kalsinski is a great example. Someone that knows how to pose extremely well, but the reason he does that so well is because he puts in the time and gets repetition. So it's good. I'm not an ideal poser. I know how to hit my shots. I know my mandatories. I can always put together a decent routine. But the reason that I'm confident in it is because I apply the time and effort to get it done. So keep that in mind if you're a new competitor. You can never pose too much. You know, it's just like if you're a basketball player, you can never hit enough free throws. But I love posing with Mark. He takes good direction. He points things out with myself too. He tells me what he thinks looks good. Having a great opinion, and you know, from someone that's got a decent eye like Mark on these things is good to see. And it's just fun working with somebody that works hard. So he's looking fucking fantastic. You can see in the videos there. You know, he's really got his conditioning down. He's done an excellent job managing fatigue with Todd and Karina. He's put in the time with posing. He's got a posing coach. I'm just kind of like his lifting partner in the sense, you know, we don't lift together, but posing partner, just like you have a lifting partner, you know. So we get together and put that time and work in together on the weekends, and just does a great job. So I think he's going to be do excellent when it comes to the stage. The only thing, like I told him, that could be a negative in the sense is that you never know who's going to show up. You know, you could have a guy that's just as conditioned, just as good as a poser, but he's got 10 pounds of muscle on you, and it looks better. And that's just is what it is. That's the sport. So, but now we're going to leave, head home, start getting ready for some client check-ins, catch up on those, get another meal in, 2 o'clock meeting, and then see what Wacko Jacko is up to. I think she's out driving the new Mustang right now, hopefully following the speed limit, but knowing her, probably not. All right, let's get home. I'm starting to get... All right, now that we're home, time to get a meal in. So I've had some people ask me kind of what I eat on my low days. So since it's my rest day, it's my low day, and I'll put right up here kind of my macros for my low day. And what it is basically just protein and added fats. And when it comes to getting in some carbs, we're really not eating carbs, so we're having some vegetables just to get a little bit of food volume. So it's food's low on the low days, not much, but you got to try to get creative so you can have some food volume. So basically, like my first meal today was egg whites with a little bit of steak to get 45-50 grams of protein, and then I had a little bit of frozen blueberries, and then just on top some added fats in the form of just regular peanut butter. So that's it. And then I use a little bit of like a Splenda sweetener on top of the berries just to add a little bit of sweetness to it. That's really it. So, but for this next meal, I'll pretty much just be stuck with chicken and vegetables, which do a bunch of, I'll do a pepper, a little bit of, zucchini, asparagus. So there's a little bit of food volume in the vegetables, and a little bit of green onion. Stole this from Hunter Labrada. He always used to do a lot of onions and garlic, and then realized that messes up his stomach. And I can be the same way when my stomach get a little gas or a little bit of kind of like indigestion to a point if I'm just having vegetables. So I do like a low FODMAP vegetables, but what I was getting to is like onions and garlic, which taste great, are probably not the best things to have when that's really all you're having is protein, fats, and then just like a ton of onion, ton of garlic can really mess with. So I switched to pulling out, adding garlic myself to see if it kind of helped things at least digest and kind of eliminate having any more gas than need be, or a little bit, you know, not gas all the time, but just like indigestion, kind of bloat feeling from the vegetables. And it definitely has actually, believe it or not, made a difference. So I'll end up just adding in the green onion for flavor, onion flavor, and it's great. Works excellent. Just a little bit of garlic powder sometimes on my meals, or use a ton of Mrs. Dash non-salt. I got some onion and herb, Mrs. Dash. Now there's no salt. This is just the original. So there's no salt, and then I'll just add my measured salt on top of the meal after, which I think I'm doing to break it down basically like a gram and a half salt a meal, bringing me to like 9 to 10 grams a day. And then the light salt, the Morton's light salt I have, has some potassium in it as well. And that's really it. So this will be chicken, vegetables, and I'll put some olive oil for my fat on top, a little bit of seasonings for flavor. Probably do a couple of those meals today, and then probably for the last meal of the day, again, carb-free, just fats, will be fats and protein. I'll end up having the Ninja Creamy, which has protein powder that I put like 8 or 10 ounces of unsweetened cashew milk, which is like 25 calories. And I use that in just the protein powder, freeze it after you kind of whisk it together, and that will end up being my protein source. And then I'll put some either whole nuts, peanuts, almonds, or just nut butter in with on top, like as a topping. Or I might put a little bit of blueberries actually with my ice cream and some peanut butter on top, and it's actually like a sweet treat, and it's as clean of a meal as can get. Or if I don't feel like doing the ice cream, I will do like a protein pancake where it is like 6 ounces of egg whites or egg mates, and then I do like 30 grams of protein powder. So it gets me my protein powder. I whisk that as a protein pancake batter, and then same thing, a little bit of frozen berries on top. A little bit of frozen berries on top, and probably some peanut butter or nuts for the fat source. So that's what I'm eating right now. So I'm going to put this meal together. It's pretty plain on low days. It is what it is. You can always make a big salad with vegetables and some olive oil in your protein source on top, or a shake with just some salad. It gets a little rough on the weekends for my rest days, but you got to get flat and to burn the fat, and that's dieting for you. At least Monday or Tuesday I'll have my high day, where I get like 1,000 grams carbs to get the fill up from there. Lately Paul's been giving me on Monday like 600 grams of carbs, and then the full 1,000 for a full high day on Tuesday, and then back onto the medium day diet, and then low days on the weekend. So it is what it is. You get a little hungry, you get a little run down and tired, but we got to do what we got to do to be presentable on stage. But I'm going to put this together and get eating, and then it's time to get to work with some... One thing I'll show you, you guys probably think is funny, is right by my supplements, I keep, let me flip the camera around, I keep this note I put out at the end of the night. Not like I need it, but it is a good reminder. I will literally take this and leave it on the counter, so that way when I get up and take a piss 1,000 times every night, I'm reminded to not mindlessly grab a rice cake, a snack, an apple, chug a jar of peanut butter, whatever it is. But figured you guys would all get a kick of that. But whatever it takes. I literally have gone to the point where, I'm very disciplined, but I like to reinforce and protect myself with my diet, make sure that I don't do anything. Like in the off season, I used to say, oh, fuck it, it's off season, I'll have a couple extra snacks, which is not the end of the world, but it can't be every night, of course. So what I'll do is I've literally taken childproof locks and put them on the fridge just to remind me not to touch them, to the point where only Jackie has the password to get into it. So never really had to use them, but whatever it takes to stay on point. So almost done with frying up our veggies, and then we got a little bit of didn't do chicken because I got to take a little bit more. I don't want to eat it all on Jackie, but there's some London broil, and then we got some green onion and tomatoes, and we'll get the olive oil on top. I like this stuff really crispy, so I think it's ready. If you don't have a air fryer, highly suggest them. They are the shit. And here is our finished product. London broil, tomato, zucchini, red pepper, the green onion, 10 grams of olive oil for 10 grams of fat, and just some salt and pepper. Looks bueno. All right, so now we are in the office, currently working on check-ins. So basically how Jackie and I do that is Sunday, I'd say probably 80% of our team is checking in. Sunday morning, they'll send us a message, let us know that they have their check-ins done. Basically, they're writing us their check-in notes of how their week went, just pretty much regurgitating everything to us, from how did their training go, how did their adherence to their plan, diet, training, cardio, if there's PEDs involved, all, how they're feeling, how's digestion, just everything. Basically translate everything to us in a check-in, and they'll upload that into a document in their Google Drive, and then all they got to do is go to their chart, which we have a weight chart. They enter their date and their current fasted weight in the morning, and then they're going to take their fasted pictures and send that to us as well. So we'll get messages from them and just do them as they come in. Jackie and I basically split everything up and work on it as a team right down the middle. So we're both looking at the same clients at the same time, just conversing and talking and seeing how we can continue to optimize things. So she's eating her meal right now while she's looking at the same client that I am, and basically I will make the X's and O's adjustments, and she likes to try to fill in their check-ins with giving us, she'll fill in basically, the information in the sense of, giving feedback to their training critiques, where I'm making a lot of just the diet changes, any PED changes, any training changes or cardio, and she'll translate how they want to go about them. So that's kind of how we work it together, and we just do them as they come in. So once we get the messages, we pull them up. I let her know what's the plan for this person. She gives me her opinion on the plan and her point of view as well, and we make adjustments if needed. A lot of time you got to realize, if you've been coached or you do coaching, if things are going well, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. So if we have you on a fat loss program, if we're hitting the look we're looking for week by week, we're hitting the weight goal we're hitting week by week, and you're looking full and gym performance is great, we will just rinse and repeat and run that week again until we are starting to either plateau or stall or need a break or need some deload scenario, and we just make adjustments from there. So pretty easy to a point. You gotta have the experience, and have done this quite a bit. I've been through it all myself at this point. So but then what works for me doesn't work for everybody. What works for Jackie doesn't work for everybody. We're all different. So that's pretty much how we do it. So we'll just be kind of plugging away for a few hours getting that done. I got a consultation call in about 20 minutes, so I will get that out of the way and speak with them. And then after that, it's time to just put our feet up and relax and keep getting our food in, get the rest we need in. Maybe Jackie and I will go ahead and maybe even start a fire out in the fire pit for the evening and just kind of relax. I got a couple London broils that are thawed out and some turkey, so I'll find a way to get that cooked. Maybe I just throw it on flat top, but we'll see, and we will see. So time for work. All right, so client check-ins are all done, which is great. We're going to say hello to Miss Jacko. Say hello.
Hello.
Sunday fun day with the Wacko Jacko.
Yeah. No wacko down.
No wacko?
No.
She doesn't like being called wacko.
I don't.
But I'm going to do it anyways.
Ain't no wacko.
What's she going to do? Kick my ass? I better be careful. But we're going to get a meal in, and then I think we got to do, I got some London broils in here that need to get cooked because they're all thawed out and some 97% ground turkey. So we'll go down on the flat top and cook that. But now I'm going to have my protein pancake. So maybe I'll go cook that outside as well. So let's just get that prepped, and we'll go out and get everything going, eat a meal, relax, put our feet up, and I think we'll show you Jackie's new toy that she has been running around with all day. Spoiled girl enjoying her Mustang, though she earned it very much so. This is why you work hard, play hard, so we can have nice things. I like saying that it's hers, even though it's just a nice excuse for me to buy a Mustang. So I just buy one, give it to her, and then I get two. That's how it's done. Ain't that right?
We work hard, play hard.
Yes, yes.
Best husband in the world.
Want to go show them your car?
Yeah, let's go. All right, so the garage here. This one. The beast here. Walking out, we got our trucks. And then look at the new pretty girl we have in town. Love her. Yeah, I had some fun in her today. I took my dad for a coffee. Took the new whip. We're going to get some nice shots of this car. But we have some detailing to do because it does need a cleaning. But yeah, she's fully loaded. She's a 5.0 GT. But I get some good mats for the floor coming in that are white and black because I want to keep the whole theme black and white here. I got some seat covers coming in too. But just some new touches that we're going to add on here. The other one has a lot of gray carbon fiber. And on this one, I want to add some detail, maybe some white carbon fiber is ultimately what I would like. But yeah, not too shabby. I'm so excited about this car. But let me show you real quick what I'm talking about, the carbon fiber. The spoiler on this one has the carbon fiber. See that detail right here? And I want to do some white on the other car. But yeah, so I'm stoked. A his and a hers, and we're gonna be able to do some fun stuff together, like some new videos, and we're gonna check out some car shows and things like that. So pretty excited for it, aren't you, sweetheart?
I certainly am. Now we are down back just chilling. Got TV going with a little bit of music. Hanging out with Jekko. Checking out the water and the view. But got a little bit of food cooking. Get some London broils. A couple giant London broils. A little bit of turkey cooking. And my next meal, which is some protein pancakes. So honestly, it must seem like we're always cooking. But anytime you get an opportunity, if you're going to start the grill, you might as well cook a little extra. Because staying ahead of the game with our food is very important. Being caught with your pants down, as they say, with no food is not a good thing. So anytime we are outside, if we got a fire going, we're cooking something. If we got the griddle going, just to prep a meal, we get ourselves something cooked, right? So it's kind of nice to just hang out and relax out here and spend a little time on our Sunday, just putting our feet up. So really feels good to just have check-ins done, have client consult done. We're all prepped for food, and the meals we're making right now, well, the food we're making is really just for the hell of it to stay busy. So you can just chill. And anything special you want to do?
No, just hang out and check out this view.
I know, I was showing them earlier. So we just sit here and relax, hang out by the water.
Got my feet up.
Yeah, little toesies. So we're gonna relax and have a meal. And yeah, I'm hungry. I'm only 3 meals in. This will be my 3rd meal of the day, and it's what, 4 o'clock? So
Yeah,
I'm behind. You're gonna have to play catch up.
This guy's check-in was dope.
Yeah, it's starting to look decent for 14 days out. So I haven't done my 4-week vlog with you guys. I'm gonna have to check in and do that. Probably if you're watching this, you will have already seen the vlog because I have to get that done. But so let's relax. I'll show you our pancake off the griddle when that's done. And yeah, that's about it. And we got ourselves a little bit of greenery to relax and chill to. Nothing wrong with that.
Greenery.
It's an important part of recovery. I wish my fucking fire pit here, not fire pit, my fireplace, my propane one was working, but the dial is all fucked up. Chinese bullshit, made in China crap. So we'll fix it at some point.
I'm feeling a little lazy, not wanting to start the actual fire pit.
Yeah, I don't really want to start a fire like a Boy Scout right now. But all right, let me finish my meal and get to eating, and we'll check in with you in a minute. But yeah, that pancake is looking dope. Super easy to make. All it is egg mates, and we got Reese's Pieces peanut butter protein powder. You know, just kind of make a concoction. 6 ounces of the eggs and 30 grams of the powder gets me 40 grams, 45 or 50 grams of protein. And then we're going to top it off with, got a little bit of berries here, got my scale on my nut butter, and my sugar-free maple syrup. So that will be meal 3. You gotta have the berries, kids. The berries, kids.
You are the berries.
And I'm the berries. So we got the berries. Then we got the syrup.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. This is how you make 50 grams of protein and 10 grams of fat. Tastes phenomenal.
This whole time, I didn't even realize you were recording.
Yeah.
And I'm like asking myself, why does Dave sound like he's talking to a camera?
Jackie over here.
Yep.
She's special too.
Well, can you tell I've already had a couple puffs?
Yeah. And then the peanut butter. Most important part. As Coach Todd would say, this is peanut butter is how you get to the last call out. But I know how to measure and manage my peanut butter. So you're going to get 20 grams of this, which will be 10 grams of fat. Come on. Oh yeah. Look at all that shit.
You need 20?
20. Yep.
I was gonna say, if you needed 14, that was perfect.
No, that's my medium base 14 of nut butter.
Now Dave's doing it the opposite way I measure.
Yeah. Boom, 20 grams.
Yeah, see, he has to scrape off a knife. The way I do it, I get to lick it off.
Hey, don't forget, I taught you that.
Yeah, well, too bad you don't do it.
It's just a pain in the ass.
Not really.
I like doing it this way. Alright. Look at that. Perfect. Time to dig in.